Hey guys, Heidi Easley here at Texas Art and Salt, and I am ready for the big announcement. So I'm really excited. I have already told Paint Party headquarters about it, and now, Blue's hanging out, wants to hear. So let me know when you get on here, let me know where you're from, and let me know if you have been wanting to know what the big announcement is that has to do with Dollywood. Okay, because here's the thing that's happened, and I wanted to share this with y'all really quick. So go ahead and let me know if you have been wanting to know. And I'm gonna look on my desktop because I'm having trouble, and I cannot wait to share. I just shared with Paint Party headquarters because we do have limited number of spots. So I need to be able to see. Okay, good. I can see your comments. Okay, so here's the deal. So excited. I'm so glad to get this off my chest because we have been planning this, and I was supposed to announce it at 2 o'clock, but we were still just working hard to get everything in place. So here's the thing. When we launched Dollywood, so basically in March 2nd, we have what's called Paint Party Business Live. So how many of y'all have heard of Paint Party Business Live, or this is your first time, right? Well, we had our very first Paint Party Business Live. Hey, Terry. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, Jennifer. I wish I could go. Well, your wishes may come true here in a second. So we had our very first Paint Party Business Live last year in Texas at the Stockyards. Now, we went to, my goal for Paint Party Business Live was every year to do a different location. That was just like, no, I'm adventurous. I want to travel. I want to do different locations. And then once we did our visit to Dollywood, and we did the tickets, we actually sold out 120 tickets in 10 hours. So that was on March 2nd. Well, then COVID hits, and yes, we're still having our Paint Party Business Live in Dollywood, but we're doing the social distancing. We have everything in place, so we follow all the rules. Well, we did that, and then we had so many people from Paint Party headquarters that had joined. We over doubled our membership in Paint Party headquarters, and a lot of people are like, hey, I'm just now learning about you, and I didn't even know about this, and what is this going on with Dollywood, and why am I not a part of this, right? So we have been trying to figure out a way that we could do something really, really cool for y'all so that you could have a part of the Dollywood experience, but it would still be different from what the actual live event is, because the full live event is a 2.5 totally immersed day of learning. And so we thought, how can we do something that would be really cool for y'all, that would benefit y'all? You would still have a piece of the Dollywood spirit, and then we would still be able to do something really cool together. So me and my team have been working very hard, and I said I was going to announce it 2 o'clock, but I am so sorry I'm late. So I'm going to be announcing here in just a second what it is, and then I'm actually going to have you guess what you think the price is of what I'm going to announce before I tell you the price of it. Okay, so this is kind of a fun game. Okay, so here's a little bit about why Dolly. Why Dolly Parton? Why Dollywood? So my team and I have committed, instead of changing locations every year, we are actually committing to doing Dollywood every single year. If y'all like Dolly, I know y'all are loving this right now. I cannot, if you come to a Paint Party Business Live in person, I cannot confirm that you will see Dolly. I have heard there are Dolly sightings, but I cannot confirm that we would see her. But here's the thing. We love what she's about. So if you don't know much about Dolly Parton, I want you to research her. This woman, she's a Christian entrepreneur. She is at a level where she could literally just go lay on a beach if she wants. But Dolly doesn't do that. She is like out there. She's still collaborating with younger artists. She's still writing so much. She's writing, things all the time. She has so many different songs she's coming into. It's just amazing. So I am really excited because not only are we wanting to partner with her with that, we're going to be doing some really cool stuff with her charity. And there's a lot of really great things about her that I admire and that I love. I don't know if y'all know this, but when she was trying to do the Dollywood actual park, there were a bunch of people that said that she couldn't do it. Why would she do that? And she literally fired them. She said, nope. You don't know that. This isn't for you. You don't see this vision. And so I just think that's really cool that, especially in today's time, especially a lot of you that are crafters, you're entrepreneurs, you're trying to make this extra money for your family, but sometimes we feel like we're just getting dug down. How are we going to do it? This worked, but this didn't, all of these different things. But there is a very, very, very great example of somebody that's, I think she's in her, 70s? Is that right? I think she's in her 70s. That is still out there kicking butt and taking names. So we have committed as our team to go every year. So we're going to go every year. So we'll put the tickets on sale again in March for in-person. So here's what I want to offer y'all today. So if you don't know me very well, I am a person who likes to figure out what people may need or want, and then go, how can I make it cooler? And then how can I make it a couple steps even cooler? Or how can I make it more valuable? So here's what we did. My team has been working on something that could be really cool virtually. Okay. So everything you're about to hear is totally virtual. All of it is done from the comfort of your own home. Okay, so we have 3 things, all right? All 3 things are included in this one price, okay? And I'll have you guess the price in a minute. So the first thing, I'm going to put this down. The first thing is Tuesday, August 11th at 10 a.m. This is something I am very, very excited about offering. This is an over-the-shoulder, it's kind of like bring your friend to work day. I'm going to bring you to work with me. So I have never, ever in my entire online career offered this. This is like a once only ever on. I don't know if I'll offer it again, but basically on Tuesday, August 11th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., it is an over-the-shoulder work day with me. So you will get a Zoom link. You will be able to see exactly how I'm working the entire day for 5 straight hours. You're going to be able to see what, and I'm going to show you what I'm about to do here in a second, what you're going to see me work on. So the coolest part about this is you're going to see my mistakes. You're going to see when I click on the wrong spot. You're going to see where I click. And I don't know about y'all, but Stu McLaren, I pay him a lot of money every month to learn from him. If he was to say, yes, you can pay me this and actually watch my work habits, watch my work day, I would do it in a heartbeat because he is where I want to be successfully, as far as money. And again, everybody's definition of success is different. So I know I have huge goals. My financial goals, I have huge financial goals, but I know I have to model somebody who is making more than me in order to get to that level. So if you're a person who is doing paint parties, you're doing craft things, you're starting to do stuff online, but you're starting to not really sure know how to do it, this work day is actually going to be me setting up how to do a 3-day challenge. Okay. So on Tuesday, and you're going to see the challenge come through, in a couple weeks. I'm going to start advertising for it. But if you sign up for this, you're going to actually see me put together the challenge. It's called a Fall Ball Painting and Business Extravaganza. It's a 3-day challenge where I'm going to teach people how to do the witch painting. You'll probably see my witch painting. What did I call it? Witches Be Crazy. I think that's why I called it. Yeah, Witches Be Crazy. And then the pumpkin and the owl. So you're going to be able to see, not only learn those paintings, but you're also going to be able to see me set up all of the marketing, all of the Facebook pages, all of the back end, the emailing, how I post on Facebook, every single thing with the work with me day, the over the shoulder watching me day. Okay. So you're going to have that. That's number 1. Then you're going to have access to the entire fall ball, the 3-day fall ball painting extravaganza. So day 1 is me teaching you how to do the witch painting. Day 2, so you're going to see me actually create it. Then you're going to actually do it with me. Then you're going to see me do the painting with the owl, the pumpkins and the owl. So you'll watch that. And then on day 3, I'm going to show you how to do a Facebook ad. In that business, you're going to see me do a Facebook ad so that you can mimic. So if you want to do a Witches Be Crazy paint party, you can. Those types of things. You could actually take it and then mimic it. So it's something that you watch what I do and then you can do what I'm doing. That's how a lot of us learn, right? And then the third thing that I'm so excited about. So I have rented out the Dolly Suite. So the Dolly Suite, if you have ever been to the Dreammore Resorts, it is a fantastic resort. It's this beautiful hotel. Well, Dolly Parton has a Dolly Suite in that hotel. It has gold glitter showers. Like, it is immaculate. So I have rented out the Dolly Suite, and I am going to be doing a live masterclass, 3-hour masterclass, Dream Big in the Dolly Suite. Now, this isn't just a masterclass of, oh, let's talk about some goals and good luck. No. Now, did y'all know that only 3% of people, 3%, type that in the comments, 3% of people write down their goals. That means there's 97% of people that literally are just walking around with no vision, no goal. They don't know what they're just going through life. And that's great if that's what they want. If that's what they want, that's fine. But there's a lot of us like me and you that have these huge goals, right? We have these great goals that we want to accomplish. Well, I am bad at a lot of things, but what I am really good at is I am really good at being realistic about where I'm at, and I'm really good at seeing the gap of where I want to be. So my goal and my job and what I want to offer during that 3-hour masterclass, which will have the most beautiful background in the world. You will not see my popcorn ceilings. You will see the Dolly Suite. It will have me helping you. So you're going to get, in the coming weeks, if you sign up for this, and in a minute, I'll let y'all guess what y'all think it's going to be. Don't do it yet. In the coming weeks, you're going to get like a printable Dream Big planner that you can print out and use to write in as we do this. But what happens is I'm really good at helping you see where you're at now and where you want to be. And we're going to look at writing goals from here till Christmas of 2020. Okay? And I know that is a short amount of time. So when we do this on October 6th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., it's 3 full hours of me helping you where you're at now and where you're wanting to be. And I think so many times people are just going through life. I know. So many times people are just going through life and they don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're supposed to do. They don't know the exact next step. And what's happening is people have these grandiose ideas, but they never ever make them happen. And I'm really good at not only knowing where I'm at, knowing where I want to be, writing it down everywhere so I can meet those goals. But, guys, for those of y'all that are new to me, over 10 years ago, bankruptcy to business owner, like literally before the age of 30, lost everything, started paint party businesses, ended up quitting my full-time job as a teacher. And now, we have over 1,500 members in paint party headquarters. And I'm saying that to tell you that there is so much opportunity for people that are in the creative space. So much opportunity. So much. One of my members, Jamie, she went from teaching paint parties. COVID happened. A lot of her paint parties got canceled like the rest of the world and restaurants and everything else. And then started doing Facebook Lives. And now she has a monthly membership. I think she has 20 people in it already. So she took COVID, and instead of just being frozen, which I know a lot of us, we have a choice, and I want to say this really quick. I know some people have lost family members. I know some of you have actually had COVID. I am not taking away from any of that, because I know to some of y'all, this experience has been the worst. It's been horrid. It's been awful. But to other people who have not had family members be sick, who have not been sick themselves, that have literally not had that close connection to COVID, we still have a choice. We have a choice. How are we going to use this time? Some people have decided to use this time and have fear play a huge part of this. Some people have chosen to go, okay, this sucks. I'm not in control of that, but I am in control of this. And how can I get to this next step? And they have exploded their business during COVID. It's all perspective. And again, I'm not taking away from the people that are literally going through that. That's a different story, and that's a different conversation. But for the people that are on the sidelines and they're just fearful, they're scared, and they don't know what to do. Like, I choose to not let fear stop me. Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't get a hold of me sometimes. It does for everybody. But it has to be that where you remember that God's got this, but we still got to move forward. And what do we want out of our life? And so I'm really good at going, here's where you are and here's where you can be, right? And then how can you take steps to go there? Realistic steps to go there. So I'm not a person who's like, fluff, it's all going to be great, everything's going to be fine. No, there actually has to be massive action, a lot of prayer. I'm a person who really believes in prayer, and then taking massive action for that, okay? So, all three of those virtual things. And again, we have, you can get this, the price goes up after August 7th, okay? So again, if you're just tuning in, I wanted a way for people to be able to have a taste of Dolly and the Dolly Suite experience and the whole, experience that we're having virtually because of the way the world is right now. So I want right now for y'all to guess, how much do you think it would be to have access to the 3-hour, the Dream More? We're doing the whole Dream Big 3-hour virtual event. You're also going to have the Fall Ball 3-day extravaganza. And then the thing that I think is going to help you the most is the over-the-shoulder work day with me. So you're actually going to see for 5 hours, in addition to to watching me do this, watching my mistakes, watching my habits, and a Q&A, and everything will be recorded. I truly want you to watch it live, but if you can't, you will have access to it till November 7th. Everything will be recorded so that if you can't watch it live for some reason, you can go back and watch it. How much do you think that would be worth if you were just to guess? Okay, so we have Tammy saying $275, Eva says $250, and Teresa says $350, Tanya $150, Alicia says $150. Oh my gosh, we have so many. I feel like I'm on The Price is Right. Who's got the deal? Who's got it right? Let's see. 150, Janine says. Tanya says 150. 150. Maybe I should have. Terry says 200. Clara says 275. Janine says 299. 200, 199. 99, Chandra says. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so again, like I said, my team has been working on this since we have been getting so many messages about COVID's happening. Why can't you do this virtual? And I thought, I don't want to take away from the experience of the people who are traveling. So all the people who are traveling to Paint Party Business Live, that's a totally different experience. This is something different, but I did want to add a ton of extras for you so that it would make it something beneficial. So you're going to do the work day with me, so you'll watch me. And we got 129, 90, 199, 200, 1,000. I'm like an auctioneer. 1,000, 95. Okay, so here's what you're gonna get. And we do have a limit, okay? And I already released it to Paint Party headquarters. We have 1,500 members in there. I think we have a limit of 500 based on what my Zoom will allow. And so what we're going to do is I'm just going to recap what we're going to get, and then I will share the price because I know y'all are really interested in that. And then, so Brenda and all of y'all, they're saying, what did I miss? I'm just getting on. Okay. So I'm doing the big announcement. So here's what you're going to get, and then I'll tell you the price. Tuesday, August 11th. Again, this is all virtual and you can watch the replay. Okay. Tuesday, August 11th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., the first time I have ever done this in my business, I am doing an over-the-shoulder work day with me. Basically what that means is that I will give you a link, I will stream it into the private Facebook group, and I will literally be setting up my Fall Ball 3-day challenge. Now, I don't know if you know this, but me and some of my friends have been doing these challenges for the past few years, and they are extremely profitable. Very, 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 very fun way to make money. So you're going to get to see me do this online, over the shoulder. This is not Heidi talking to you. This is watching Heidi work, Heidi getting crap done. You're going to be seeing exactly what I'm doing to set up this event. At the end of that, you're going to be able to ask questions. I'm going to have time for Q&A. And anybody who knows me, I overshare, and I usually will not get off a call till I've answered everyone's question. Then you're also going to get the August 25th, August 26th, August 27th, the Fall Ball 3-day paint party business in extravaganza. It's a challenge. It's a 3-day challenge that I'm putting on. This is leading up to our biggest launch yet for Paint Party Headquarters. So this is a 3-day. I'm going to be teaching you the Witches Be Crazy painting. I'm going to be teaching you the pumpkins with the owl on it. And then the 3rd day is me teaching you how to do a Facebook ad. So if you want to do a paint party online, here's how you run an ad to do a paint party online. So it's a fun paint party the first 2 days, and then the 3rd day is all business. I'm going to show you how to get that stuff done. And then on top of that, on Tuesday, October 6th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., I am going to be live in the Dolly Suite. I rented out the entire suite. And you will be actually with me live. It's going to be virtual, so you don't have to travel anywhere. There's no travel. And it's a Dream Big 3-hour masterclass. And during this masterclass, again, like we said, 3% of people are literally writing down their goals. So if you want to, if you're wanting to be creative online, you're wanting to actually turn some of this into a profit. I talk all the time, a profit every party. I don't just say that, I do that in my own business. And so I'm going to be sharing okay, we're going to get real realistic about where you are now and where you want to be by Christmas of 2020. And we're going to be able to set goals to help you get there. So not only will we have a beautiful background, where better to dream than the Dolly Suite, right? Dream big in the Dolly Suite. But I'll also do a tour of the Dolly Suite, as well as this isn't just a yay, yay, rah, rah. This is get down to business. Let's set some goals. Let's make things happen. Because again, I am very big about making things happen. So we have over the shoulder work day. We have Fall Ball 3-day painting extravaganza. So you'll actually see me create it. Then you will watch it happen and actually paint with me. And then the 3rd thing is live from the Dolly Suite so that y'all can have a taste of that. So we've already all guessed. So I want to tell you how much this is. Again, the price will go up on August 8th to a different price, and the over the shoulder part will go away. So that in itself, if I had a mentor of mine who I pay a lot of money that I'm about to tell you, a lot more money than I'm about to tell you, if he said yes, if Stu McLaren, my business coach, was like, yeah, you can do an over the shoulder day with me, I would in a heartbeat and do that, because I know it's so important to, find people that you want to be like in success ways, and then model what they're doing. Tony Robbins talks about that all the time. It's not rocket science. You just got to find somebody that's doing what you want to do, and then you go model them. So here's a chance to model. If you want to do online challenges, if you want to learn how I'm doing this stuff and actually be a fly on the wall watching me work in my business. Okay, here's the price. So right now, and again, we do have, I think, a 500 person cutoff. I have already released it to Paint Party Headquarters. We have $97. So you get all 3 virtual events for $97. All 3. Not one each, all 3. And I'm going to put the link in here so if you want to purchase it. And then I'm also going to send out an email, and I will also put this, oh, that's not the link. Never mind. I will also put this at the top. So if you're watching the replay tonight, as long as there's tickets still going on, we'll make sure they're there. So I can't get the link in there yet, but I'll post it on there. So yes, Janine says, oh yeah, $97. I wanted to make it where it was a no-brainer. I mean, where I know if Stu McLaren offered that to me, I would be like, please let me watch, just watching the work, not even the Dolly Suite, which I think that is going to be a freaking awesome experience. So this is the first time in history I have ever allowed people to watch me do this, because, you make a lot of mistakes when you work, but I will literally be putting together the 3-day challenge. So yes, so it's $97. And then if you don't purchase it, by August 8th, it goes up to 147 and you lose the work over the shoulder, which is like, I think one of the biggest things of this. So let me see if I can put the link in there. Yeah, Jackie, I know. I was really, when I was thinking about doing this and thinking how I could make it really awesome, I was honestly a little like, I don't know if I want to do that because then people will see me like make mistakes. Okay, I put the link in there if y'all want to check it out, and it tells more about the details. And I was thinking people are going to, see me make mistakes and oh my gosh. And then, it's real life. Like you need to see that we all struggle with things, but you have to still do it. So I wanted to do a really good price so you would know like, hey, you either know you want to be a part of this or you don't. So for those of you that are thinking about doing online challenges, for those of you that are crafty and you're like, I have been doing freaking Facebook Lives or I have this free Facebook group, but I'm not making squat. Guys, you really need to monetize it. There are so many things you could do, whether you're just doing a Facebook Live and doing like essential stencil. I share a stencil. It doesn't cost my audience anything. They don't have to pay any extra. But because I shared that and because I built up an audience, now Essential Stencil pays me. It's called affiliate marketing. So there's so many things like that. And again, I think this comes from me going bankrupt before the age of 30 and losing everything. And I promised myself I would never put myself in that situation again. And I really love crafting and I love painting and I love sharing with people like you that it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. It doesn't have to be, oh, I can barely pay for my groceries. Like there is a ton of money out there that people are forgetting, that people are, they just don't know how to monetize it. So how cool is it to be able to just watch somebody that you want to learn from over the shoulder, see the mistakes I make, watch me set up the event, and then not only that, but come to the event virtually, and then also get a really cool thing at the Dolly Suite. So I am very, very excited. Oh my gosh, Alicia, you do not have to be artistic. Crafty is perfect. That is perfect. Okay, so I'm going to stay on here for just a couple minutes and answer questions. So let's see if there's any questions. And again, you're going to get all three things. So all three virtual. So again, if you're still on here, you know if this is for you or not. Because here's the thing. It'll be one day where you're watching me over the shoulder set up a challenge. The second day the next event, the virtual event will actually be the Fall Ball Extravaganza. You're going to see it in action. Then the third will be live from the Dolly Suite, me showing you. You're going to have a really cool, I don't know where my husband's going. He just left. You're gonna have a really cool thing in the Dolly Suite. I'm going to do a full tour of the Dolly Suite, which is so cool, as well as we're going to dream big. We're going to set goals. Again, this isn't just some rah, let's, hope for the best. No, we're going to see where you're at now, where you want to be, and actually do some legit goal setting so that you can start making progress in your business, okay? I am so excited about this. Recently, I did the 4 full day of the UPW with Tony Robbins. Has anybody ever done that? It was so intense, like good, so good. But man, I learned so much. I learned so much about myself. I learned so much about like why I do some of the things I do. And I'm very, very excited to bring some of that into this as well. Okay, so let's see. If I can't be there live, will there be a replay of watching over the shoulder, Fall Ball, and the Dolly Suite lives? Tanya, yes. So you will have access. So here's what happens next. When you click the link to buy, you're going to see everything you're going to get, and you'll have those dates. Then you're going to buy at $97. If you're watching this, if it's already been sold out, this may be taken down. But you're going to be able to watch this, and then the replays will be in this group that I'm putting you in. This group will have the replays available until November 7th. The group will be archived after November 7th, so you will have access for almost 2 months, basically. So yes, you can watch the replay. What I recommend though, Dawn and everybody else, is writing these dates down and really trying to get your time off, or really trying to have time for that. Where is the link? Let me see if I can get the link in there. Okay, Rosie, there's the link. I just posted it. Oh, sorry, that's me clicking on myself. Okay, what other questions do we have? Let's see. Okay, she says, my father passed. So Suzanne, I hope you're okay with me reading this. Oh, that's okay. I'm so sorry about that, Suzanne. Oh my gosh. Oh, she says, my father passed and my entire family had COVID. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to fill my mind with health and positive things, trying to replace my worries with something healthy. I stumbled across you and I have been viewing since. Oh, I don't think I can go back to work after all this, and I'm starting to invest in paints and brushes. I'm going to try my hand at painting. I love viewing you and I can't wait. Do we need supplies on hand? Oh my gosh. Well, first off, Suzanne, I am so sorry about your dad. I almost lost my dad a few years back, and I can't even imagine. As far as like, filling your mind with health and positive things, I think that is so important, because especially after something like that, like, again, I know grief affects everyone differently. So I wish I could speak to that and help you with that part. But I just know for me, painting and praying has been my saving grace. Like, that's how I get out of any, sadness that I'm in, is painting and praying. That's what I do. And so if you sign up for this, we will have supply list, all of that for you. So it'll tell you exactly what paints, all of those to do. So, oh my gosh. So yeah, I'll say a prayer for y'all too, for you tonight too, Suzanne. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. So anybody else have questions? And I'm just putting the link in the comments. So if you need to click there, go for it. Yeah, Tanya says, yes, painting and praying. Yeah, that's my go-to for sure. Even with the bankruptcy stuff, and I know that's not a death, I know it's totally different than a death, but, losing so much, in such a short amount of time, it was really, really sad. And there was a lot of shame with that. There was a lot of depression with that. And so that was my saving grace, was praying and painting. I mean, that's all I knew to do. Like, I didn't know how to handle it. Okay, so yes, there will be replays. Okay, so Janine, yes, if she says, if I'm reading and understanding everything correctly, yes, if you can't make it because of your time zone or your work schedule, there will be replays of every event. So I will seriously, it'll be streamed into this group. So here's what happens next. So if you click to buy, you'll be able to see everything on there. When you click to buy, it's $97 until August 8th. August 8th, the price goes up to $147. You get all three things from that. So you get all three virtual events. It'll be streamed into there. Then you're going to be in that group, and it'll be all the way until November 7th. So you'll have until November 7th to watch these things, okay? I really want you to watch them live if you can, but if you can't, I totally get it. Tammy says, I'm about in your situation of bankruptcy. Oh yeah. It can be really, really hard. But you know what's so crazy is, for a long time I had that shame about it. I had so much sadness, and I didn't know, obviously we mismanaged our money, but I didn't know all the things that were happening. It was, when everybody was losing their house in 2007 and all of this, I didn't know all that was happening to millions of other people too. I thought it was just us, and I thought we were just the biggest losers in the world. And now I look back, that bankruptcy actually started my very first business. Isn't that crazy? So now when I look back, I literally smile when I talk about my bankruptcy. And it's so weird because that spun the surfboard business, the surfboard painting business, which ended up taking off into, making me realize, like, you know, God's got a plan for everything and how he can use the worst situations and turn them into good. And so from us going from nothing to, you know, turning that bankruptcy into, we turned it into a business, which ended up, you know, showing me that God was like, yeah, you're going to be able to do what you want, you know, what you love the most, which is painting, for the rest of your life, and be able to make money at it. And being able to like boost my confidence to know that there was a reason for that. There was a plan for that. And I think so many times as a crafter, as an artist, we think that because we love it, we're not supposed to make money at it. And that is such bull crap. Like, that's bull crap. You know, just because we love something, I mean, it's because we're so good at it, like it just comes natural, you know, and that's what just comes out of us. Like, it's natural. That's why, like, everybody's been given a gift. I truly believe that God has given us all gifts, and there's reasons for it. And so when I think back to the bankruptcy, I don't mean to smile, that I know that it literally brought me to me being able to help you see that being a crafter, being an artist is a great thing, is something that we can create and do, and not just do, but make money at it. And it's okay to do that. You know, it's okay. It's actually a good thing. You know, one of the first times it hit me that, oh my gosh, I need to charge, because I was a person who, anybody here give away art for free? More than once? More than 10 times. Me? Yes. Anybody in there? Like, I'm that person too. I used to be that person. And the one time it hit me was one of my friends, she asked about me doing something. And I remember I was teaching full time. I stayed up until midnight to work on her piece of art that I thought meant a lot to her, that was given to her for free. And I came in the next day tired, didn't spend time with my family, worked on her stuff, came in, presented it, all proud, and then she totally forgot about it. She said, oh my gosh, I forgot I asked you about that. That was the moment I thought, no more. I am not staying up till midnight. I am not doing that. Like, that was the time when it really hit me that no, I'm charging. This is not happening. I am not doing stuff for free. Oh, is it going? Dolly's getting moved. Bye, Dolly.
I'm around the store, so I'm gonna put it on the porch in case I show up.
Oh. Awesome. Yeah, that was the time when I thought, no more. I'm not doing that anymore. So anyway, I want y'all, I feel like, you know, not only am I supposed to teach paint parties, not only am I supposed to teach people how to do painting, but I feel like I'm supposed to share God's love through art. And I feel like this huge pull to teach y'all how to make money through your art, through your crafting, through your painting, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to share this with you. So just to recap real quick, because I know we have a price going up, and I also know, I think we have a 500, I think there'll be a limit. I have to double check with my team. Sorry. We're having a little bit of technical. It doesn't want to go. I have to check with my team on that, but I think we have a limit of 500 based on Zoom. But and I already offered it to Paint Party Headquarters first. I wanted to give them first dibs since they're in my group. But just to recap, here's what happens. So if you click on the link, you'll see exactly what is offered. There will be replays, so if you can't watch it live, as well as these 3 events are all virtual. So it's all from the comfort of your own home. You're going to get the over-the-shoulder work day plus Q&A. So you get to watch me work, create a challenge. So any of y'all that have been thinking about doing a challenge, or maybe it's in the future, maybe you're like, yes, I'm doing this paint party craft thing, but eventually I want to start doing some stuff like Heidi's doing, or some of my friends, maybe you've seen some of my friends do some cool stuff. I'm going to be showing you how to create a challenge. I'm going to be showing you what I put where, all of those things. And then the fun bonus is going to be the Dream Big. We're going to actually have a 3-hour masterclass in the Dolly Suite. That's going to be on Tuesday, October 6th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So 3 full days, a live masterclass, all virtual, and it will all be recorded. So if you cannot see it live, you will have until November 7th, okay? All of that for $97, okay? So if you want to do it, click in the link. I'm going to put this at the top so you can easily access it. But yes, we are so excited. So excited to teach you, so excited to share a little piece of the Dolly Suite with you, sharing some goal setting, which so many people know. And again, if you have not written down your goals, please write down your goals. Be honest. Don't go, I'm making $20,000 now and I want to make $1 million in 2 months. That's not realistic. But really write down your goals, like write down what you want. Janine says, God led me to art, which then led me to you. And this is exactly what I need. Oh, I'm so happy. I really wanted to do something that I know would be useful to y'all, that would really, really help y'all. And Laura said, what are the 2 paintings? So we're doing the Witches Be Crazy. And then those of y'all that don't like witches, I have a second painting on day 2, which will be the pumpkins with the owl. So both fall designs. And then if you're in Paint Party Headquarters, you'll actually have access to use those for your paint parties online too. So if you are not in Paint Party Headquarters, don't worry. We're opening the doors September 13th. So you'll have access to all my designs to use if you're a member of Paint Party Headquarters. Okay, so any last questions? I'm so excited. Again, remember, next steps, click the link. Go ahead and get the $97 price before it goes up. That price will go to $147. You're going to have access to all 3 virtual. So go ahead and get that price locked in. All 3 virtual. You'll have access to the replay all 3 replays, all the way. Actually, it's 5 replays, if I'm honest, because it's the over the shoulder. It's the 3-day fall ball, which is the Witches Be Crazy painting, the pumpkin with the owl painting, as well as the Facebook ad training, the business day. And then I think I'm even throwing in some like free fun SVGs for y'all, some extra, but I'm not going to tell you everything. I like to throw in bonuses. and then also you're going to have access to live in the Dolly Suite with me, the 3-hour masterclass where we are going to dream big. You're going to get a planner. It's not ready yet. It's coming soon. And my team's working on it. We'll have a planner so you can actually go through, set goals, and make crap happen. Okay, let's make some stuff happen this year. So I am excited to share this with you. Again, your next steps, just click on the link, go ahead and sign up. And I can't wait. I can't wait to spend some more time with you. I can't wait to let you watch over the shoulder, watch me set up an event. I cannot wait to be a part of the Dolly Suite with you. It's going to be a blast, and give you a tour and spend some time with you just dreaming big. Like, where else should you dream big at other than the Dolly Suite? Like, that's the coolest place to dream big. I feel like I need 50 journals and like a lot of time and some really great music, and just go for it. So I'm excited to share with you. I hope you're excited about this. Let me know in the comments if you are. And and we'll sign off. So I'll see you next time, and I hope to see you in the group. Bye guys.